imagine that there is more. More of what? Are you feeling stuck where you are right now? Like, is this it? Or would you like to put some sunglasses on because your future is too bright? How you are seeing your future is too bright. It's like, I need some sunglasses. Anyhow, let me get back to this. Are you in a place in your life where you're like, is this it? Is this how my working life will be? Am I just going to spend all my days just raising a family? Nothing wrong with that. I understand that. I'm a parent too. Or you look at your career and like, is this it? You enjoy your patients or your clients, it's really good, but you're not sure how to transition from where you are to where you want to be. Listen, I understand this so well. I worked in healthcare for many years and I've worked in 3 different countries. And my life was always around, it's either supporting the family or working in the hospital and all this. Nothing wrong with either of those. The challenge is when you feel like there has to be more than this, where you feel like I'm not living up to my potential. I'm not even on the journey. I'm not even using my skill sets. It's like I'm using a little bit. I'm playing down there when I can play up there. Yes? Because sometimes we all realize at some point in our lives that there's more to you. Otherwise, you become a troublemaker. And that's one of the signs. You become a troublemaker. If you are a church person, listen to me. You will start talking about the leadership, gossiping and checking everybody out. I've seen this play out so many times. You're probably going to identify with this. You're looking for a better leadership position. You are frustrated. They're not giving you an option in church. You want to speak in church and nobody's even noticing you. Or with your partner, you're busy checking. Why haven't they done this? It's like your whole life is revolving around other people. Why are they not doing this? Why haven't they done this? Could it be it's because secretly you are terrified of getting on your own journey? Watch the troublemakers. It's because they're not really playing to their level. Listen to this. Sometimes we also lie to ourselves and think because you are doing better than your friends or you're earning more than who you grew up with or you're living in a country most people are trying so hard to get to. You may feel like you've arrived. Some of us in the diaspora. But actually, you can do more. You can accomplish more. Some of you need to start a business. I've spoken about this on my TikTok account and a lot of people really interacted with that video. People were just like, thank you for saying, thank you for speaking up. Because some people come to the West and they settle. But listen to this. An inspirational speaker, somebody I admire and respect, they've gone now. They said success is not because you're doing something better than somebody else. And I'm paraphrasing. Success in life, personal success, is living out your full potential. It's actually Dr. Miles Monroe who said this. Playing all out. I remember in one situation, I was working, doing a night shift. I've worked in 3 different countries. I started in the NHS. And when my journey started, it was almost like life was trying to show me there's more to your life than this. You are settling. And in settling, you may not get out of this if you don't make a decision. You see, I've also learned sometimes we're trying to fix supernatural problems with natural effort. It can feel like a merry-go-round, and we'll talk about this because I want to invite you to a 3-day masterclass. In this masterclass, we're going to talk about the mindset that it requires. It's not a huge life overhaul. It's just starting where you are. 5 minutes a day, 3 minutes a day. Just when you wake up throughout the day, you start seeing yourself differently. You start addressing yourself as somebody else. Because it's from that place of empowerment that we get unstuck. It's from that place of empowerment that we realize making a decision now is good for me. Because what I stand to gain is higher than what I'm losing over there. I've outgrown this. When you outgrow a season, you become a troublemaker, like I said. And people start picking on you, like, oh, you start being asked to do things that you're just like, what? Excuse me? Because when you're not playing all out, you will settle for less than. And listen to this. Here's the danger. This is important. Here's the danger. If you settle for less than your full capacity, what you are able to, even if you don't know what that is yet, but you start the journey, because some things unfold as you're going. Yes? There's a verse in the Bible that says, God's word is a lamp unto my feet and a light for my path. God knows what you need when you need it, and God wants you to change some things in your life now so that you can start moving in the direction you need to go. Because it is so important. If you're not ready now, you won't cope with that situation there that God has already planned for you to go through and win and overcome. So you have to think, what do I stand to gain? Not what I stand to lose. What you stand to lose, there's some things they're worth losing. Some places are worth walking away from because mentally they keep you in a certain mindset. Now, what is transformation really at the core of it? It is shifting the place where you live in your heart, in your emotions. When you are living in shame, resentment, feeling hopeless, feeling helpless, forgetting who you are, when you're disconnected from the real you, that's when you're vulnerable to people who may not mean well for you. And it could be family members. It could be people close to you, people who care about you. But they don't know because they're used to seeing you a certain way. Yes? You're always available to do this. Even at work, there are people who think you've got the capacity. You've got limitless capacity to do whatever. And yet you're not even well compensated for it. Listen, I'm going to be responsible here and say, if you decide to come with me on this journey of transformation, we take it step by step, day at a time. In the life you have right now, it's not a huge change, but we make it fun and interesting. We use certain tools like visualization. We use certain tools like meditation. We use certain tools like forgiveness. Forgiving yourself first, so that it becomes easier to forgive everybody else and release the people in your life that have hurt you, that are keeping you feeling stuck in a certain place in your life. There are people you have to forgive and let them go because your future is too big. You cannot allow those small things. That is the best way to look at it. Those small things to hold you back from your great future. So listen, there's a link somewhere down below. I want you to connect on that, link on it. And next week, we start next week. It's going to be from Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Just 3 days. We're going to look at your personal brand, redesigning your personal brand. Because how you see yourself determines what you're willing to settle for, what you accept, right? The choices you're making, the income that you accept, your consistency, your habits, your behaviors, yes? When you shift your identity, you become a whole new person. And it takes courage. That's why working with a coach really helps, because we'll be meeting up once every week. And you may not even need that, but this is how you keep with the commitments. There's an investment involved. And it obliges you to stay on that commitment. That this is who I'm becoming. That is why when you walk away from a really bad relationship, it can take a while. Sometimes people go back before they finally realize that relationship is unhealthy for me. Because when something or someone breaks you down so bad, they break or crush your spirit, you can lose yourself. I understand all that. By the grace and mercy of God, here I am. In pink, living life on my terms, free to make transformation changes that I need, but on my terms. What a happy place to be. What a great place to be. And I want that for you as well, because I know what that is like. And because I also believe all of us have a life assignment, and there's somebody that needs you to move from where you are to where you need to be. And even if it's not for somebody else, it's for you and your amazing future, because there's a place you need to be, but you cannot get there with the same mindset, with the same emotional states, where you're responding to life the same way. Yes? Because the palace is for royalty. The palace is for royalty. So I want you to get unstuck. Press forward with the right support. Now listen, you may have tried and worked with other coaches and tried different programs and they haven't worked. And perhaps it could be that it was a struggle to even maintain them. Yes? So we're going to go through even a qualifying process, because I have to make sure, I don't want people to invest in the coaching, but you will actually not manage to do it. That's not good, because I would love to co-create with you, and I am I'm determined. I show up, but will you? So I have to do an assessment. I can't take everybody. I've only got a few spaces. I can't work with everybody because you may not be in the right space to work with me. Yes? So listen, there's a link somewhere down below, wherever you see it. I'm not sure where you're going to see this. I want to welcome you to your new adventure, to walk away from that pain and get onto a whole new journey. I'm not promising you a certain lifestyle that is ideal, that is there, depending on the choices you're making now. But all I can say is helping you to get unstuck so you can get on the journey, and I walk with you. If it means 8 weeks, if it means just 3 hours, it may just mean 2 hours. Some of you, as you're listening to this video, you just need an hour with me and you're like, Coach Meg, I got this. Some of you, it may mean 8 weeks, 12 weeks, 6 months. It may mean a year. It could be 18 months. Yes? I just want you to know that is available for you. But there's an investment on your part. I want you to invest in you, and I want you to commit to the journey. I appreciate you. Thank you for listening so far. Look forward to see you soon. Bye for now.